Good evening, everybody. John, what is SGN? Why is there not a news show dedicated entirely to good news? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your fault, and this is SGN. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. And what a week for good news it was. The global healthcare community. These men and women are working day in and day out for complete and total strangers. And the heartfelt appreciation was seen on a global scale. If you're looking for a more heart-wrenching music video version, just check out this guy's page. Or this guy. In Alabama, for 81-year-old John Klein and his sweet Anne, who's in a nursing home for Alzheimer's, is no longer allowed to have visitors. Well, that's not going to stop John. And on a personal note, this week actually brought a whole lot of good news because it marked 15 years since this haircut was born. For more on that story, we go now to our entertainment correspondent, Steve Carell. Is this working? Thank God for Nancy. Welcome to this highly produced show.
I like your sign.
Thank you very much. My daughters did it, by the way. So we're both looking dapper. This is how I am 24/7.
I guarantee you that the bottom half of what you have on does not match the top.
We were on a little show called The Office, and it turned 15 years old. I mean, I was a waiter when I got that job. I was 23 years old. I was a waiter. And after the pilot, I went back to waiting tables because I was sure nothing was going to happen with it.
It's such a happy surprise that after all these years, people are still tuning in.
Most emotional I've ever been on a set, certainly. And I know we've talked about it, but I was sort of hoping that they wouldn't do your scene and my scene, the episode where you leave, last.
We should just save the goodbyes for tomorrow at lunch.
Oh. Okay.
And then tomorrow, I can tell you what a great boss you turned out to be. Best boss I ever had.
That was a hard one. That was really, that was tough.
Listen, I know everybody's talking about a reunion. Hopefully one day we just get to reunite as people and just all get to say hi. I mean,
just to see your face is so great.
It's so good to see you, and thank you so much for doing this. We are trying to start a news network just for good news, and boy, are you good news.
Say hi to Emily. Love you guys.
Who's that? Goodbye.
Go!
And finally, that brings me to my favorite good news of the week. In California, a 15-year-old girl finally returned home after her last chemotherapy treatment. Her friends put on one heck of a social distancing party. For more on this story, we now go to my newest hero, Coco. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh my God, this is such an exciting honor for me. You are my newest and biggest hero.
Thank you so much.
Holy moly. And that's it. That's our show. I'm John Krasinski. This is SGN, asking you to remember that no matter how tough life can get, there's always good in the world, and we will see you next time. Good night.